The first thing you'll notice about Word 2013 is the new opening screen. On the left is a list of recent documents. Like Word 2007 and 2010, I can click a push pin next to the document to stick it to the top of the list. I can then start Word by selecting a blank document or one of the many templates available. I can also search for templates online. Below recent documents, I can click Open Other Documents to search for a document on my hard drive or in a SkyDrive folder, Microsoft's cloud storage location. If you are logged into a SkyDrive account, you will see the account details in the upper right part of the screen. Even though my document is in the list of recent documents, let's click the Open Other Documents link to take a look at the new Open screen. The blue column on the left lets you return to the new document screen, view account information, or access Word options. The Open screen initially displays your list of recent documents, but also lets you access locations on your hard drive, network, or SkyDrive. When I click on Computer, Word displays a list of recent folders and a Browse button. I can click on one of the recently accessed folders to display a standard File Open dialog. I'll use this to open the model train document. One of the new features in Word 2013 lets you expand and collapse sections of a document as you work with it. When I point to any of the heading styles in the document, a small gray triangle appears that lets me collapse that section. I can expand it again by clicking the blue triangle. This makes it easy to move whole sections of a document. I'm going to collapse the Up and Running section, select it, and drag it before the section called Kimball North America, and then expand it again. Next, let's take a look at the pictures in this document. At the moment, all of the pictures have been inserted as in line with text. We need to change the text wrapping and align them properly with the text to make the document look a bit more polished. We can use Word's new Live Layout and Alignment option to accomplish this. When I select a picture, a Layout Options button appears that lets me set the text wrapping. Notice that In Line with Text is currently selected. I'm going to change that to Square, and now the text wraps around the picture. I'll close the Layout Options. Next, I'd like to move the picture to the right side of the page. As I drag the picture, Word displays green alignment lines that help me line up the picture properly. Using the same technique, I'll position the other pictures in the document. First, I'll select the picture, change the text wrapping to Square, turn off Layout Options, and then drag the picture to the right, lining it up with those green alignment lines. Another new feature in Word 2013 is the ability to add online videos to your document. Let's go ahead and add one to this document. I'll click before the last paragraph. We'll go to the Insert tab of the ribbon and select Online Video. Notice that I can either search for a video on Bing or YouTube, or I can use a video embed code from YouTube or another video service. I'll go ahead and search Bing for O-Gauge trains. There are several videos available. I'll select the first one and then click the Insert button in the lower right to pop it into our document. I'll wrap the text around it, turn off Layout Options, and then drag it to the right. To run the video, simply click the play button. To stop the video and return to the document, just click away from the video. Before we look at the next new feature in Word 2013, I need to make one other change to this document. Notice that there's a table at the end of page 2 that spreads across to page 3. I'd prefer that to be on its own page, so I'm going to move the section called the Countryside before the section called Scale Train Speed. I'm going to use the technique we used before to collapse that section, select it, and then drag it before Scale Train Speed, and then expand it again so that the table is on its own page. Next, let's look at a new view that's been added to Word 2013 called Read Mode. Read mode is similar to the old full screen view in that it removes the ribbon and other editing tools to give you a clean view of your document. Let's select the View tab and then select Read mode. This view makes it easier to read through the content of a document, and it is also intended to work with touchscreens. While in Read mode, you can make use of Object Zoom, another new feature that lets you double-click on a graphic, table, or video to zoom in on the object. Let's try it with one of the pictures. I'll click away from it to close it. Let's try the same thing with the table at the end of the document. Again, I'll click away to return to the document. And then let's return to Print Layout View by clicking the View menu at the top of the screen, and I'm going to select Edit Document. And I'm back in Print Layout View. Let's close this document and look at another new feature in Word, the ability to edit PDFs directly within Word. I'm going to go ahead and open a PDF directly. Notice this document, Sample 1 PDF, is a PDF. It's not a Word document. And I can open it directly in Word. Once the document's open, I can edit it the same way I would any other Word document. I can insert text. I can change paragraph spacing. I can add font formatting. And I can even use the Format Painter. I can even click into the header of the PDF and work with it the same way I would a Word document. I'll tab over to the right and add a page number. And then double-click back into the document. At this point, I can save the document as a Word document or save it as a PDF with a different name, since the PDF that was originally opened was opened as a read-only document. A couple of caveats in working with PDFs in Word 2013. PDFs with graphics or complicated layouts will not be easy to edit in Word and may need to be recreated to make major changes. Text-only documents will be easy to work with. For more details on this feature, see one of the other videos on the Pioneer Training YouTube channel, Editing PDFs in Word 2013. The last feature I wanted to mention is a complete overhaul of the Track Changes feature in Word. Word 2013 includes a new feature called Simple Markup that presents a much cleaner, easier to read document than the complicated Track Changes screens of previous versions. This responds to complaints users have expressed about hard-to-read documents with many edits. The result is that it's much easier to work on documents with multiple reviewers. For a detailed explanation of this new feature, please check out another video on the Pioneer Training YouTube channel, Track Changes and Simple Markup in Word 2013.